Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Today I'm making another Christmas ornament. This time it's a mini ornament using some print fabric that has really tiny print, about a 1-inch print that I can use for my ornament. Let's get started. Here are some of the ornaments I've made so far for my miniature tree, and today we're going to make one more using some of this pretty fabric. I pulled out some of my Christmas fabrics that have sort of a smaller picture, and as you can see, this ornament measures only about 1.5 inches. Here's the little ornament I'll be making first, and the trick is to cut the picture that you are going to feature on the diagonal, and then you need some triangles to go around that picture, and I'll show you how to figure out that size in just a minute because all the fabrics are going to be slightly different. You just need to find the center of that little picture that you're going to feature and leave yourself a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So for this little wreath, I was pulling out the fabric here, and I thought maybe I can use this little strip, but it wasn't quite big enough. I just worked around one of those wreaths, trying to use that line, that diagonal line that goes through my ruler to center the wreath, and then after I get it cut out, I'll make sure that it is square. I need 2 squares that are about a 1/4 inch bigger than my feature fabric, and so my feature fabric was about 1.5, 1 3/4, so my squares here are 2 inches, and I'll be cutting those in half diagonally. For my little soldier, I already had some triangles cut, and I did draw a line, a pencil line, 3/4 of an inch away from the edge to give me a guide for my rickrack. But in future ornaments, I added the rickrack after I added the triangles, and I think either way works, but this is the way I did it the first time. I had attached the rickrack. I squared up my little quilt block, and then I will be finding a backing for this and putting it all together. I tied a little knot on my ribbon to hang my ornament, and I tucked that in to my ornament before putting the front and the back together, and then I sewed all the way around, leaving a little opening on the bottom. Once my ornament was right side out, I went along and closed up that bottom opening with a needle and thread. I looked in my button box and pulled out some buttons I thought might go along with this ornament. Red, gold, and those pearl colored buttons. I think they all look nice, but I did end up with a gold button on the top. I made another wreath ornament. I just think this fabric is so sweet. It really makes a pretty little mini ornament. And after I put the triangles on this one, I added the rickrack a little different than I did that first time. There's something endearing about these teeny tiny ornaments. I'm having fun making them and sort of imagining what some of the Christmas fabrics might look like if I just cut out a tiny little square. I also found some fabric that was not Christmassy that I thought also makes a really pretty ornament right here. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.